I wonder if Michaela's right. She will blitz her way through these preliminary opponents, and it could be quite as class and speed is there for all to see. And I wonder if Michaela's right. She will blitz her way through these preliminary opponents, and it could be quite tough matching her.
She has a long reach as well, but what I was saying is as she gets more settled into her pro style, I hope that she starts to add to her arsenal, and instead of those big straight shots down the middle and sort of jumping in knowing she's going to catch her, setting the combinations up behind her jab and then digging to the body. This girl has a lot of experience. She's been in there with a lot of girls. She can take punches. Some girls are just that way. So I want to see her maybe incorporate more body shots, those big straight long punches to the head and then finishing to the body.
Oh, good left hand again from Dubois, sort of trebling it up, and Masiokaite doing very well to withstand the pressure and hold out for the round. That was really good from Dubois. Let's have a look back now at what was it, almost a knockdown, or
oh no! I mean, you got to admire the balance there. I thought that was a knockdown, but she did well on the fence, Michaela. Good gymnastics.
She saved herself on that one.
10 out of 10 agility.
Yeah, you've got to take your hat off. Seniors in the house. And there's Barry McGuigan, another legend of our sport. Of course, supporting Shane and Jake and the team around Caroline Dubois. The former world featherweight champion, Barry McGuigan.
I like that.
Floyd Mayweather might be making an appearance, but I haven't heard the jet overhead or the 30 entourage yet.
Yeah, no, not yet. He's probably showing up fashionably late, as Mayweather would.
Very close to Clarissa Shields, of course. A big admirer, as we all are. But we're pretty impressed so far with Caroline Dubois. Hasn't put a foot wrong, man.
No, not at all. But as Michaela said, she's right. I think as she progresses, she'll start to slow down a little bit, plant her feet a bit more, and she's got that blistering hand speed. She's got that backhand. She's got that speed of foot. But she'll, want to see her maybe sink those body shots in and sit down on her punches and generate more power.
What was it like for your professional debut, Michaela? Butterflies, nerves, over-eagerness?
I was pretty calm, but I think that one thing I really excited me about turning pro was the fact that people actually cared about your fight. It wasn't like you were just showing up in some small tournament in another country and nobody really could see whether you won or lost unless you posted on social media. Here you have the weigh-in, the press conference, photo shoots, interviews, and people are really excited about how your camp went and what your feelings are going into your pro debut. So, I mean, look at this energy. I didn't have this many people here in my pro debut, and I know that's gotta excite her.
She's been excited all week to get started. Was going to turn in November, but wasn't well enough to have the professional debut there. So she's been itching to get started, Dubois, but plenty of time in front of her at just 21.
She's a great long one too. I mean, really sound. You can tell she was a top amateur and fought at that top level with that strong 1-2. And a long reach as well.
Savannah Marshall is here, the WBO middleweight champion, alongside her good mate April Hunter. Female boxing through the roof. Fantastic to see. Savannah in the last couple of years has really come of age alongside Peter Fury, and she was brilliant up in Newcastle, Matt. It was a wonderful night, wasn't it, for Savannah? And we're going there again.
Yeah, she looked absolutely brilliant. Her last couple of performances, she's just gone from strength to strength. She really has.
And if Clarissa Shields gets through tonight against Emma Kozin, it's the big summer showdown. You'll be back for that, won't you, Michaela?
Absolutely be back for that. And just know, everybody know that when Clarissa sees her sitting from the corner of her eyes ringside, she is going to go off. It's going to make her angry. It's going to make her frustrated. She wants to show Savannah Marshall. She's fighting Savannah Marshall and Emma Kozin tonight, I promise you.
I love that. Of course, Savannah Marshall, the only person ever to get a victory over Clarissa Shields. And if they both win their semi-finals, we'll be having the big undisputed unification later on in the year, and some night that will be. Meanwhile, the professional debut of Caroline Dubois from Romford, with the big Dubois family at ringside, and she's now really rattling through Vida Masiokaite, winning every round with ease. I guess it's just a question, Matt, whether she can stop her.
Yeah, I mean, I think if she can back her up into the corner and come in behind that double jab and land some clean shots, she might get another knockdown, or, well, get a knockdown, not another one. That one didn't count.
But yeah, it's these 2-minute rounds, isn't it, that you want 3 minutes, don't you?
I think it's time we have 3 minutes. Women's boxing has come a long way. Personally, I think it would benefit my style, and I think that people get excited about the 2-minute rounds because women are fast and exciting, but we want to make that transition into the pro style. We want to be up there with the men, and we want to be able to have more time to get knockouts. I know personally, if I would have had an extra minute in each round in my last fights, I'd have way more knockouts on my record, and that's just my style. I'm not a one-punch knockout person. I break my opponents down, and I think our fans deserve to have that. Oh, here goes Caroline Dubois with strong left hands.
Yeah, lovely combo there from Dubois. Real meat behind the punches. Shane's telling me she does hit hard on the pads. Powerful southpaw and speed, man.
Yeah, impressive speed, impressive the way she puts those combinations together, and she keeps her balance. She comes in with her feet behind that double jab. Nice repertoire. Like I say, as she goes in, as she progresses in her pro career, she will naturally settle down and plant her feet more and look for the power shots.
I also want to point out that she's going 6 rounds for her pro debut. Usually you go 4, but with her experience and the background, her family, I'm sure she's just ready for that extra challenge. Want to see her speak, and people want to see her fight.
She's been the star of the show this week. She has stopped traffic. Clarissa Shields has been incredible to be around, and time for photographs and autographs with all the Welsh people. And okay, the Northeast might all be behind Savannah, but she's made friends here too, Clarissa, and you have to admire her. Caroline Dubois in the final round of her pro debut, in with a very tough Vida Masiokaite, who didn't get counted.
No, she
stayed on her feet, and good respect to her.
I mean, she was like the Matrix, the way she sprung back up and managed not to go down. And listen, she's come in with a lot of pride. She's a tough warrior as well. She's hung in there. She's been under a lot of pressure. She took a lot of shots, but you got to give her, her credit. She's a tough fighter, very experienced. But Caroline Dubois, her hand speed, her combination punches, very impressive.
Beautiful judge of distance and range, Michaela.
Oh yeah, perfect range. She knows her range well. Like I said before, the one thing I want to see her add to her arsenal is she's got those great straight punches right down the middle. Now let's finish to the body. She's got to be able to develop her arsenal and work the body as a pro. That's just going to get people that's not only going to move her up to the next level, but that's what's really going to help develop her and make people want to see her fight.
As we said earlier, only one woman has stopped Vida Masiokaite and Chantel Cameron, so wasn't really expected, but what we did expect was a really good performance from Caroline Dubois. We've seen excellent reflexes, beautiful fluency, some power, some really accurate shots, especially from that southpaw stance, and she is going to be something.
Counter right hooks, long right hooks that she was throwing. There's that 1-2 down the middle, obviously. No, really good, very impressed.
Not the use of the jab and the left hands. And a big hug for Josh and Shane in the corner. Terrific team and a great performance, Michaela.
Great performance. Seeing those long straight punches and how fast she is and solid. She looks strong and solid. I can see why she was able to go up against these fully developed and experienced women in the amateurs. if she would have gone for another Olympics, I'm sure she would have come back with a medal. But women's boxing is booming right now, and there's so much excitement behind it and so much support behind it. So I see why she decided to take her chances in the pros.
This lightweight contest goes the distance, and we go to Chris Jones for the decision, scoring the bout 60-54 in favor of your winner, Caroline Dubois.
Sweet Caroline gets her professional journey underway with a lovely performance against fighter Masiokaite. Congratulations, Caroline. Must have been a nervous night, but you're en route. And after the break, we'll see her hero Clarissa Shields come out and, I'm sure, attempt to shine in front of this Cardiff crowd.
Boxing on Sky Sports.